Civitavecchia, Italy, and we're about to board the Odyssey of the Seas. Oh, here it is. This is amazing.
Wow, this is the angle.
Oh, we have
Hello,
Hi, I'm Chasing Hannah Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am on a cruise in Italy. Very excited. I'm sharing this room with my two siblings who are back right now with my suitcase. Thank you so much. Did you just look around?
Whoa!
Can you see them?
Marco!
Oh my god!
Hello, sorry to bothering you. Hannah, Nicholas, and Amber, right?
Yes.
Hey, welcome on board. So my name is Dewa.
Thank you,
so
Dewa.
much.
Thank you. We just spent like 2 hours exploring the Odyssey of the Seas. First dinner of the cruise! If you guys have ever heard somebody talking about how great the food is on a cruise ship, just know they're not exaggerating. The food is so good, and I could have ordered 5 of these steaks if I wanted to. Dinner was wonderful, and now it's time for us to go hit the solarium. They said they were going to come and turn Nikki's couch into a bed. Their version of a bed is taking the couch cushions, putting them on the side of the bed, and then tucking a sheet around it. Does it feel stable? We're at almost the very nose of the boat. I just fell asleep in the solarium. I'm starting Onyx Storm on this trip, and I thought it'd be fun to do a nightly track of how much I read. So today I got to page 45. We'll see how much I make it through before the trip is over. Other than that, it is time for bed. Good night. Good morning. It's about 5 a.m. on day 2.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Cruises are so weird because I'm watching an active volcano from my balcony. You can see it in the reflection. That's so cool. So there's smoke coming up there. And there's also a little town down here. Sissy just did the research. This mountain, this volcano, is called Isola di Stromboli. Cruise ship buffets always make me feel like a spoiled princess. For this stretch of the cruise, we were traveling between the island of Sicily and mainland Italy. I'm gonna cry. It was a really cool experience to be able to look out the deck of the ship and not just see ocean, but see these towns that we are close enough to see individual buildings for. This is the coolest view we've ever had on a cruise before. We've been out here reading for hours. She just finished her book. I'm only on page 75. And we lost Nikki a while ago. I think he went to the casino.
Yeah, he wandered. He went to see the gym, casino.
He wandered away. We've been lounging in this adorable little catnap chair. We also just passed the coast of Italy, I think. And then we're gonna be turning east towards the Mediterranean Sea and heading to Greece. Sissy just went to go exchange her books because of course she already finished one. We've just been nibbling on this. It's a good day. It's a real good day. We just grabbed some lunch from the Windjammer and decided to bring it back to the room to eat. And we've discovered our first towel animal. It's a rat. Nikki,
What's that?
look.
Oh yeah, I saw a little rat.
It's your twin.
Or mouse.
It's formal night.
She talks of the sky, the rain and land, the pictures she paints with her hands. Ooh.
The outdoor Wicked. They're showing us.
I'm hoping that my curls turn out okay tomorrow for our wine tasting tour. All right, the humidity is insane, so I'm gonna keep my hair in the bonnet until we're ready to depart and go to Santorini, so that way it doesn't get too fluffy. We still have like 5 hours before our excursion because we're not even docking until 11. I also realized I forgot to do a book check-in yesterday. I am on page 117. I'm very much enjoying it. So we went and got breakfast, and I think we're heading straight towards Santorini right now. There's an island directly in front of us, but it's too far to tell what it is yet. So this is actually my second time visiting Santorini, but one thing to note that surprised me both times was I forget how dry it is. It's actually volcanic rock. There's very little vegetation. It's still absolutely gorgeous. I was just not prepared for how much like a desert it is. There was cactus. Being from Tucson, I was like, I have so much of this at home, and it was so weird seeing it across the world. The tour that we paid for today came with 5 different wine tastings, but they also had a whole little buffet for us to try the different foods there, and they were all so good. Here's our table. And there's the road we drove up.
It's the most famous Greek varieties, and it's originally from Santorini.
These things were my favorite, but I forgot what they're called. If you know, please drop it in the comments. They were light and airy, tomato-based, delicious. All of the different transportations you'll see us taking throughout all of these excursions are completely covered by our tickets. We have some free time now, so we're exploring the shops.
The Greek Orthodox Church.
Chocolate and strawberries, always the best combination.
And
Mine.
Yours also looks really wonderful.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, you cute thing. Yay, we've come back to a freshly clean room and the ship. Ow. My jewelry's getting caught on everything. I bought a couple magnets because I collect them as I travel. And then I bought this 2-piece set that's just the cutest thing ever. Look how freaking adorable that is. So this is my newest outfit. I got my magnets. What?
and
Wine?
there you go.
We tried a red dessert wine, and it was not nearly as expensive as I was expecting. So me and my brother each got a bottle. He got rosé, I got the dessert wine. We sail to Ephesus tomorrow in Turkey. Wow, I'm dehydrated. The time zones are really weird because it's almost 9 o'clock and it's still light outside. I fell asleep reading my book a little bit, and here's what Greece looks like. We have not left yet. There's Santorini, all lit up on the hill in the darkness. Good morning to day 4. We are currently sailing towards Ephesus, Turkey. I think we still have another 2 hours before we dock though. Today we're doing a highlights tour of Ephesus, which I believe includes all of the historic buildings. But for right now, we're gonna go grab breakfast.
It's bright.
Woke up late again, 17 and city noise, loud buzz, coffee spills, red bus. Crowded streets stand still, morning rush, such a thrill, faces blur, quick pace, lost in time, this place. City stress takes a toll.
We were absolutely blown away by the beauty of the Ephesus ruins. There were pillars, statues, mosaic tiles, walls, staircases, and so many pieces left behind. It felt like such an honor to be able to walk through and appreciate what these buildings used to be and what they still are today. And we've made it to the library. It is very crowded. This is definitely not of any historical significance, but there were so many cats, you guys, and they were all friendly, and I feel like that's important to throw in there. All right, so we're now on the way to the house of the Virgin Mary. Our heroes have returned. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we just walked through the house of the Virgin Mary. There were no videos allowed inside, but it was really cool. It was very small. It takes like less than a minute to walk through, and the line was very long to get in. So you're kind of getting shuffled along through a line as you're walking through it, but really cool. All right, my hair was driving me crazy, so it's currently up in a bun, but turkey is still right outside. We are getting ready for dinner, and tomorrow is Mykonos, Greece, so that's very exciting. All right, we're at dinner number 4. I'm getting lamb curry, which sounds very interesting. I've never tried lamb before, so. Well, that's so good. Got tzatziki dip. Good morning. It's like 5:30 in the morning and we're back in Greece. I feel like I always hear everyone talking about how much they love Santorini, but to be completely honest, you guys, Mykonos was my favorite. Santorini was beautiful, but the towns of Mykonos felt so much like a maze that it was like escaping into another century. This is the most beautiful town I've ever walked through. Not to mention that the old port has castle ruins. We're next to a castle, and it's right on the water. My hair is an absolute disaster. It is so windy today, but the locals here were telling us that it's not windy compared to what they're used to. Thank you. We're on night 5. Dinner is whiteout themed. Gotta show your dress. And Daddy-O's in white, and Sissy's in white, and Nikki's not. Dinner was wonderful. Tomorrow is our last day at sea, so we're sleeping in. Our last stop is Naples, which I'm so excited for because not only are we seeing Pompeii, but we are also seeing the island of Capri, which is supposed to be gorgeous, and Sorrento, which is right across the ocean from it. Little book check-in. I'm on page 211. And I know I said that I wouldn't finish this book this trip probably, but because we have a day all at sea tomorrow, I have a feeling I can get a good chunk of this book done. Good night. Good morning. Today is our day at sea. I got myself some bacon, potatoes, some danishes, and a salmon bagel. Oh, and a banana smoothie, and chocolate milk, of course. Look at our cute little elephant. We have secured a spot in the solarium. It's a day at sea, so everybody, of course, is just chilling and finding comfortable spots to hang out for the day. I got a chicken quesadilla and a beef taco.
I got a chicken quesadilla, a cheese quesadilla, and then just some like grilled steak, some kind of a marinade.
Tomorrow is Naples.
Woo!
This was my first time ever seeing a bionic bar, and it was really cool. They had so many different mixers and alcohol that you could make any combination you wanted to. The only thing is that you had to tip the robots. It was called a service fee, in quotes. I don't trust that. We just ate lunch in the Windjammer. I'm a little sad because I wanted to dress up all fancy again, but we're all a little worn out, so it's okay. But I still wore my fancy dress because why not? I've never been to a casino before. Well, I have, but I've never participated. So this trip, my mom taught me how slot machines work and how easy it is to lose money. So that was fun. How much money did you lose in blackjack tonight?
All of it. Quick and blind.
All right. Today, I believe, is day number 6. We are waking up at like 6. We're meeting in the music hall at 6:45 a.m. for our excursion. Tomorrow, we have our longest excursion of the entire trip. Up until now, they've been 5-ish hours long, and tomorrow it's about 10 hours long. My bag for tomorrow is already packed. I'm very excited. Oh, and my reading check-in. I am on page 315 now. I don't think I'm gonna finish this trip, but maybe on the flight home. It's getting so good. Emotional damage, truly, but I've loved all of these books so far, and I'm very excited to see how the series continues. See you in the morning. Good morning. We are in Naples, Italy. If you have ever been to Catalina Island, then Capri had very similar vibes. It's a beautiful island with amazing views, lots of little shops, and plenty of fun snacks. I think we had about an hour to explore Capri on our own before it was time to hop back on the sea bus and head towards Sorrento, which was right across the bay. Here, the bus took us up to the top of the hill where most of the city was, and then we got to do some free time on our own again. We found the cutest little restaurant.
Cheers.
The shop owners were so sweet, and they even gave us free limoncello shots at the end. We barely had some time for more shopping before it was time to head to Pompeii, and we had the most beautiful view of the city overlooking the ocean as we were heading over. I had no clue how gigantic Pompeii was. It took us the longest to explore this, and we were getting so hot, but it was so worth it. Our tour guide was explaining to us that it wasn't just ash that fell on the city. When the volcano erupted, it didn't go out the top of the volcano. There was an explosion in the side of it, and it sent all of the rock that used to be a part of the mountain onto the city. Looking at the outline of the mountain in the distance, it's easy to see how large it used to be. It's crazy to see how much of the city was preserved, like the columns, the mosaics, and the tile decorations. It was amazing to see, but by the end of it, we were definitely ready to be back in the AC. We're back on the boat. It is 8:23 p.m. This was our last cruise stop. Right now it's time for us to pack up all of our things, and I'm really, really hoping that everything I bought will fit back into the suitcase I packed. I'm showered, my bags are packed. I managed to squeeze everything into my suitcase except for a bottle of wine I bought, which Nikki's gonna take in his for me. We depart at 7:30 a.m. I'm gonna read my book a little bit and then go to bed because we have an early morning. My baby! Alright, I am back in the bus after 27 hours of traveling. It was crazy, but absolutely worth it. The trip was so much fun. In other news, I finished the book on the plane. Obviously, it was a 10-hour flight and then a 6-hour flight. What? I have some words for Rebecca Yarros. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cried twice. And yeah, that is our Mediterranean adventure. It was wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Cassie says bye. And I'll see you next time.